Next topic, Netflix turning Squid Game into a reality TV. I've never followed Squid Game, but everybody talks about it. My producer, Bismarck, is addicted to Squid Game. What's the catch here for Netflix?
Okay, so Netflix has a lot of issues currently. I mean, its stakeholders are really on the edge now with the revenues that are coming in. And so Netflix is looking at every single point of revenue generation models, which they can build into and bring in more people to be able to get on. Now, one of the strategies is to look at what are the most biggest shows or biggest movies that has been able to rake a lot of people watching. Now, when you're looking at that, then it means that you sort of want to now make it a reality show where you get people to stick on and be watching. And so the viewing hours for a lot of people would actually be more increased. And so they're just doing a sample of some of these movies. I mean, if you're looking at a Nigerian movie as King of Boys was just a movie. It had a very good viewership, and then they looked at bringing it into the terms of getting it to be more like a series. And I think it still gave them a bit of run. And so they are looking at that strategy to be able to get people in. So Squid Game, not really because it's so special, but only because the viewership to it was huge. And making it a reality show basically gets the viewership on Netflix to actually increase. And for them, it's actually a better revenue generation model for them.
But how successful do you think, how successful do you think this would be? You know, when there's an original product, you try to turn it, and then at the end of the day, you realize, no, it's not resonating that well with people. Do you think it's going to be successful?
It's a try. It's a try for them. I think that they're only looking at it. If this becomes a good one, I think that they're going to start to run on all the selected sample, big shows or big movies that are on there. I mean, it depends on how it's going to go. I've seen an announcement from the Squid Game director, which basically is excited about putting in more concepts to it. It's how creative it can be in a very short time. Squid Game was actually developed in 7 years before it actually went on air on Netflix and blew up. So I'm just wondering how he's going to be very creative to be able to put together a longer version of that in the shortest possible time. But I think that when it gets down to the models in the tech business, usually it's just a try and error thing. But the most important thing is that so far as it can generate some level of revenue for the platforms, they would always get into it and invest. I actually can say that Netflix is taking away a lot of its investment into movies directly and is starting to go back to its original point where they were inviting videos to sort of sell on the platforms.
All right.